What's up, everybody? Veronica here to talk to you about another self-care strategy, and it's one of my favorites, the art of list making and the art of not following through with said list making. So anyway, I have a couple of really strong journals and a ton of notebooks. And basically, I've been able to follow the script that I set for myself with these particular journals. So my first favorite one is this Owl and Bones Tarot journal. I love tarot. Now, you don't have to get one like this, but it has all the moon phases. It also has a lot of stuff for mantras, what kind of intentions you want to set for the week, and of course a regular planner. So right now I'm keeping track of my 75 hard challenge as well as my work, and then I pull a tarot or an oracle card just to kind of see what the energy is like and see if it actually pans out and whatnot. My other one is sort of a freelance journal here. I got this at a drugstore. And I tend to collect stickers from all my favorite monthly boxes of metaphysical products. Yes, I've got a problem. But anyway, this one I really like because it has a lot of Post-its. So different types of Post-its. And this is mostly for my content. So I have to organize myself, and it's not been easy. I have a few different channels as well as Instagram and Facebook and regular job stuff. So I use those two for my daily routine in my life. And like I said, that does include the 75 hard challenge I've been on. And then a ton of notebooks for random ideas, but I haven't been using those. Now, I want to talk to you about why it's important to write things down. It's important not only to get yourself organized, but also to manifest. I'm all about visuals, okay? So writing is an action. And so I feel like by taking action, that's how we manifest more so than speaking it to someone or praying for it or doing daily affirmations. I really feel like putting forth some sort of action to start. So if you write your list and you'll look at your list and you believe in the list and you're ready to at least tackle one thing at a time, you're already off to a good start. So I've been pretty good lately ever since I started my new challenge to do this, because before I would just kind of write it down and go, yeah, it sounds great. And then, there'd be excuses. I'm in a no excuse zone these days. This is all about me all the time, and that includes what's most important to me. First and foremost, my children, and we are in the summer, there's no school, and so now there's a lot more open of a schedule for me to actually implement my own shit. I can't use schooling as an excuse. So now we're gonna do it. Now for you, you just fit it in whenever you want, whatever you've got going on. I know a lot of you guys carry multiple jobs. Believe it or not, you guys are way more organized than me. And you do so much better than I do. But I do wanna point out that writing does create a reality in your brain. It sort of triggers the idea that you must do this. Now, you need to update this list, because if something falls by the wayside, you didn't really want to do it. Do not beat yourself up for failing, because you didn't really fail. You just didn't care enough. And I think number two, we need to be super honest with ourselves about what we really want and what we don't want. And so when you write the list down, it's sort of like a pros and cons, where if you write the list, you'll begin to see what makes sense. And where are you in your life? Have you grown? Have you changed? So if you look at a list or a journal you did 5 years ago, most likely that stuff didn't matter. You might look back and go, oh, damn, I wish I would have done that, and then feel like shit about yourself. But then really you shouldn't, because you just didn't want it bad enough. Truth. Like, if you don't want it, it's not going to happen. It doesn't matter what you chant. It doesn't matter how hard you pray. If you don't want it and you don't get off your ass, it will not happen. So when we write the list, we have to update that list. I do it all the time. I do it multiple times a week because I'm kind of flighty that way. If you are not like me and you're more of an earth grounded person, then most likely you'll be able to follow through. Number three, I feel like you need to take one task at a time. Please do not overwhelm yourself with multiple tasks in terms of your future goals. So if you are trying to take steps to level up or to create a business or to do anything that has a long game, then you need to do one thing at a time and then mark it off the list. That's really the best way to do it. On an energy level, once you cross that off, you're gonna feel so much better, okay? So with that being said, I will post the Instagram where you guys can purchase this if you do like tarot. And like I said, I just got this at a regular drugstore. I think it was Walgreens. I'm not sure if they still have it. But you never know what you might find when you go to the damn drugstore. So keep that in mind. In terms of planning, I feel like a lot of us like to do things, and then when we change our mind or when we feel like we failed or we just drop it from the list, it becomes harder and harder to conjure up new ideas. The best thing to do when it comes to making plans for the future is to do the stuff you really love. If you don't do what you love, there will be zero passion, you will have zero motivation. And truth be told, putting this stuff in writing is great. It can hold you accountable to a certain degree. I'm also choosing to post stuff on social media where people can respond, and I'm saying this is what I'm doing, and then they can come back and say, you didn't do that. So that's another way of putting something in writing, or put it in video, or take your pictures and write captions, whatever you have to do to keep yourself accountable. But the final thing I want to make mention to you is make yourself available for these things to actually occur. Some of you need to wake up really super early or stay up way late. Some of you need to take breaks. Some of you don't. It just depends. So know your body, know your mindset, but make sure it's a never give up, never quit. Stop making excuses, be honest with yourself, and have a great day.